So we lost. Not a surprise, but it's the frustrating thing when we talk about is the chances missed, and there was only really two sort of decent, well, one decent Northampton chance, and they scored, and the other one was just a banger from long range. It wasn't even a chance really, it was just one heck of an hit. But I think the three at the back sort of thing played a part in that chance happening, because obviously it was a ball that came out, and three at the back and was left one marked. But the range was certainly long range, and it was a banger, and not much you can do about that. No, can't fault Brooke. Anyway, that's what I'm here to talk about when somebody actually arrives in the chat. Doesn't seem to be anybody popping in anytime soon. So, not sure where we are. We in Coventry, maybe. Heading towards Birmingham. Very frustrating game, to be honest. Frustrating to see decent chances being missed. And the 85 that went, hats off to all of you. But hey, take the hat off to the rest of you that came along for the journey. But yeah, we're out of the Virtue Trophy. We had a chance to actually win the group tonight if we'd have won by 2 clear goals, and we certainly had enough chances to have done that, but ended up losing 2-1. So anybody who wants to chat, you can chat. That's if you want to pop in. There's only one person that's watching. Sure what time of night it is, but I don't think it's all that late. Yeah, 85 of us. Oh, it's Daz the one that's watching. Well, there's two now. Yep. Mad cats. What, like lions, loggerheads cats, or just cats, or... Why would you call us cats, Daz? 85 of us, yeah. We braved the elements. It's raining, pouring. But at least we had a roof over our head. Yeah, it was a very frustrating. Marquis missed 3 good opportunities. Well, the one he should have scored. The other one he could have got a foot to. It was frustrating to see, and then obviously Scully missed as well, and then Luca Hall had one sort of blocked. It was frustrating. We should have won that game 4 or 5-2. Instead we lost 2-1, and we're out. And I know it's only the Virtue Trophy, but as I said before in the video, in the live before, heading to the game, it's money lost. With Marquis, is it a confidence issue? Well, yeah, there's something not quite right there. You know what I mean? He should have tucked at least one of those chances away. I mean, the one was quite difficult under pressure, but the one-on-one, if that had been George Lloyd, I reckon George Lloyd would have scored it. That's my feeling on it, because he had a similar situation the other week when George Lloyd scored. Was it against Cambridge? So yeah, Marquis, you know, if it had been this time last year well, back in January when we played Wrexham at home, similar sort of chance, bang, in the back of the net. But tonight, no, just didn't seem to. Is he bothered? Obviously, he's got to be bothered because it's his career, it's his living. But so it's got to be confidence, or is it the sod you? I'm earning money. I'm not really bothered if I score or not. I don't know. Does he score a hat-trick? He might get a couple. But then again, he was missing penalties and a lot of soft chances last season, wasn't he? So I don't know, but that's the difference. See, the difference is, this season we're in a similar predicament, but we should be doing better. But then again, as the standard of League Two football got better, have the teams got better? Yes, they have. I don't think there's any difference between the bottom half of League One and the top half of League Two, or even most of League Two, perhaps, to be honest. All the teams that have come down have kind of struggled. All the teams that went up from League Two are doing well, apart from Port Vale. And all the teams last year that went up from League Two were doing well as well. Wrexham are now in the Championship, Stockport at top of League One. And Stevenage are up there and thereabouts. So I think the standard of League Two has rocketed in the last few years. There's certainly better teams in there all round. And I think the teams that got relegated from League Two this season have sort of had a bit of a shock. Certainly the fans have, I think, because we weren't expecting to be bottom two, expecting to be probably mid-table, but bottom two, no. And then you look at the National League, and I had this conversation with somebody before today, look at the National League, look at the strength in the National League now. So with the quality of the teams now, the question needs to be asked, should there be a League 3? Should there be a League 3? And how would it work? Well, I think the best way to work a League 3 would be to completely revamp the EFL, have 20 in each division, 60 EFL clubs. Would that work? Or 80 EFL clubs. So then you'd have 100. 100 instead of the 92, you'll have the 100. I'd have 20 in the Championship, 20 in League 1, 20 in League 2 and 20 in League 3. And obviously keep the up and downs the same. And because I think then you'll find your level as a team. So you get the top 8 of the National League and the bottom 12 in League 2 make League 3. And you get 20 clubs in the Championship, 20 in League 1, 20 in League 2, 20 in League 3. Obviously you have 20 in the Premier League as well. Anybody's thoughts on that? Because I think the standard has altered. We've certainly seen it's hard to know how good your team is now, because there are teams at the top end that are just too good, and there are teams at the bottom end. There's no chance to there has to be another alternative, and these Tuesday night games, do we want to be playing league games on a Tuesday night away at Plymouth? No. So the best way to do that would be to have league games on a Saturday. I want to be playing Plymouth on a Saturday, not on a Tuesday night. And if you can take those games away on a Tuesday night and then just have Saturday fixtures, I think that's the way forward. People can't afford to go to Plymouth or Barrow on a Tuesday night. It's just ridiculous. But say if you are, if Plymouth get relegated this season, which they might do, and find themselves in League Two, then do they want to go to Barrow on a Tuesday night? That'd be an horrendous journey. But Carlisle could come back up. They're top of the National League. They get good gates as well too. They'll be quite strong, I think, when they come back. And Carlisle's getting 7,000-8,000 now. So I believe that it's going to get stronger. So I reckon less games in the week. Keep the league games for Saturday. Cut the teams down to 20. It'd make it cheapest for us to go and watch them. Okay, they won't be as much. But then again, a game like tonight, you could make a more regionalised trophy. So you could have your EFL trophy, but have more teams in it, but make it more regionalised for group games. So you'll have like a Midland Cup, a North West Cup, a London Cup, a South West Cup, or whatever, and then the winners of those cups playing say if you have 4 different regions, so you don't have to go too far on a Tuesday night for these cups, and then the 4 teams that eventually win those cups get the big cup at the end. They play for that. 4 of them or something like that. You could do something really good with a regional competition that gets a bit more, because having North and South just doesn't work. And if you even did it by area or by counties or whatever, however you want to do it, but make a more regionalised competition for midweek games. That's the way forward. And then have the final for those, and then have like a super cup between the 4 winners of those trophies. That's just what I'm saying. That's what I think would be more beneficial. So we get to play Walsall and Crewe and whatever in like a mini group, and then play the winners out of, I don't know, could be Stockport or something like that, or I don't know, Wigan or Bolton or something like that, and sort of like a Northwest sort of semi-final, and then you have your big final. But don't have it at Wembley. Have one of the big clubs bid for it. That's just. But obviously it would be at Wembley because they want their money back, don't they? For I think they're still paying for it, aren't they? The FA. Well, surely they've made their money back now with all the NFL games and all the boxing and everything else that goes on there. So don't need to force football league clubs to play, like the EFL trophy final there. I mean, unless it's going to be like Bolton versus, I don't know, Bolton versus Sunderland or something like that in a final, or Portsmouth or something like that, or Plymouth or something like that, get to the final. Unless you're going to get over 60,000, it's pointless having it at Wembley. If you can get like 20,000, 25,000 or whatever, both going, I don't know, to the new Everton Stadium or the new Tottenham Stadium or something like that. Yes, that's true. It is repetitive, but it's still the same anyway. And it's just a cup competition in the week, isn't it? There's a chance to play. So, say for instance, we ain't gonna play. Well, Walsall, I reckon, will go up this season, so we won't be playing them. Or we could play them in that, or we could play Vale in that, or someone else. And if it's regionalised, you're still gonna have like 60 clubs still playing for it if you did it that way with a League 3. It's complex. I mean, there's a way to work these things out anyway, but something's wrong that I've noticed, as in we're seeing a misunderstanding of standards between divisions now. It's kind of, there's need for that extra league in between, I think. I think at the moment we're a League 3 club, so we should be stuck in the likes of Harrogate and all that, and a few of the National League sides. That's what I'm seeing. That's what level we're at. And we found out the hard way. We've bounced down there. But if we were a League 2 club, we'd play with the top half of. If we were a League 2 club, we'd play with the top half of what is League 2 and the bottom half of what is League 1. That would be then the standard, wouldn't it? But we're not that. I don't know, just finding our way, I suppose. That's just my thinking of how it is now in the bottom 2 divisions. Anyway, anybody need to ask any questions about tonight, or anybody's feelings on tonight, on how it went? Oh, right, yeah, well, no, you didn't miss anything. I think that was a typo, and probably because this thing kept bouncing out and whatever when I was trying to go live and whatever. So I will change that in due course. I haven't put that on the thumbnail, have I? Is it on the thumbnail I've put that? Or is it just on the headline? Was it on the thumbnail or the headline? I think there might be a bit of lag in between what you're typing and yeah, that needs to be changed. It will get changed anyway. I can't change it now because I'd have to go off and then I'd lose everything. How many Town fans in here? That's a good question. How many Town fans are watching? This chat thing doesn't seem to work. Right, yeah, that's it, it's working now. Is it just you, Daz, or is there others in here as well? It's just Daz. Anybody out there? Alright, so it's not on the thumbnail. It should say 2-1 on the thumbnail. Yeah, it's probably because I was typing away and it's just done it. Regarding Markham. Right, okay, Willow. Love the channel. Right, let's get that back. Love the channel. The stream's interesting. My question is around Scully. He seems to keeps going off. He seems to keep missing a lot of chances. Do you think he's good enough? Oh, there's a player there. I mean, he gives us a little bit of pace, doesn't he, on that side? I really want to see maybe his finishing's not his strongest thing, but he has scored 3 and 2, didn't he, coming up to last week? But yeah, he should have scored tonight. I want to see Kabir on the right, and I want to see whoever it is, whether it's Marcus or Lloyd or whoever, even maybe Chucks, if Chucks ever gets fit enough again to play in that position. But I want to see Kabir on the right side of a front three, and Scully on the other. Then we got pace on both sides, and we've got directness, and that's what it should be. But we haven't got that at the moment, and Marcus just doesn't run players, does he? He holds it up. So Lloyd can run up players, and Lloyd can hold it up. But I think Lloyd holds it up kind of better than he does actually running at putting pressure on the back lines. So yeah, I think I want to see Kabir on the right side of a 3 up front. Yeah, well, I've heard some rumours that Scully likes a drink, but I ain't going to say any more on that. And perhaps that might be an issue. Someone said that to me on Saturday. I don't know. And maybe he's not back at it full on yet. I don't know. I don't know the ins and outs. I don't know what the players do. But you know, as we are as fans, we always speculate and see things in newspaper cuttings and nonsense online, and half of it isn't true anyway. But with regards to Scully, no, I like him. I think he's a good player. I think he's quite direct. He does get in behind. He's got good energy. So yeah, I have no problem with Scully playing on the left of a front three. What I want to see Kabir on a front three rather than a wing back. You know what I'd really like to see? Because again tonight, playing three at the back, it allows these little balls to be threaded through. Crew did it a lot on Saturday, and so did Northampton. Did it a few times in the first half tonight. You could see when there's three at the back, there seems to be a bigger gap for like threaded balls. I want to see us go back to a back four. I've had enough of this three at the back. Playing wing backs, we just get caught out. It was like that first goal tonight was because we only had three that were quite tight in, but you had loads of space on that side. Cut in and bang, top corner. That goal could have been prevented if we were playing four at the back tonight, their first goal. And the same goes with Crew's goal, Crew's second goal. Little threaded balls. You've got to have four to block those holes. You've got to have a four. I mean, it still can be threaded through and whatever, but you know, it's a little bit tighter to do that, and you don't get, and the opposition doesn't get the width. The thing is, our wing backs go forward, don't they? Kabir goes forward, and I don't think he's a wing back anyway. I want to see a left back, two centre halves, and a right back. And I want to see a three in the middle that are quite compact with a flexible front three that can back and help the midfield.
Do you know who was in the lineup
So
today?
4-3-3.
Do you know who was in the lineup?
And I think that would make a difference. I think we'd be a bit more solid if we played that way. And still be able to create chances. And I just don't like playing five at the back. It's so 1990s, isn't it? This is playing five at the back. France, 1998 World. Yeah, all at right back. That's that back. And we feel that right back. Yeah, well, basically that just says what I just said there, Daz. I mean, we got to be looking at, you know, something a bit more structured and a bit.
I didn't like.
It's structured. So.
I didn't like when Boyle wasn't playing today. Boyle wasn't even on the bench.
Yeah, I think that's another thing as well. Yeah, Boyle not playing, but I don't know whether he's suspended or what it is or how it works. But yeah, I think he'd be first choice in the back line every game. I think he's been, well, maybe not so much at Crew, but before that, the 5 games before that, he was a pivotal part in that. But yeah, you're right, square pegs, round holes, you know. Who's picking the team? Frank Spencer. Remember that? When he went to join the RAF. That's how we pick our team. We get Frank Spencer to pick it. He gets the round peg and he's ramming it into the square hole and hammering it on it. I don't know. I do like to talk. On his own, plays last 10 minutes as a wing, but yeah, it's insane. There is no structure with the team. Oh, Betty, and what was it when he spilled tea onto the onto the machine at the job centre and it blew up. Remember that one? I mean, there's got to be something like that. There's got to be something like that going on at the club. You know, is Betty the tea lady at half time giving them something? I don't know. But yeah, we can go on and on and on and on and on. But at the end of the day, we can't do anything about it. Yeah, we can moan about it, but it's one of those things, isn't it? One of those things. We don't know how Appleton thinks. If we could understand what he's trying to do, we might as well have Frank Spencer as manager. Get him to fix the boiler and that. Watch it all look over. But I hope he wasn't installing the new floodlights. But yeah, that's how it feels. It's comedy gold when you watch a defending and it's like, what's he doing there? I mean, the best one was Anderson when he tried to tackle Bogle on Friday. I mean, that was a square peg in a round hole tackle, wasn't it? Yeah. One of them things. Right. I think any last things anybody wants to say or put up on the in the chat. If not, I'll switch off and say, don't forget the vlog tomorrow at tea time. Mr. Bradshaw, that machine cost 3 million. How will you pay for it? Oh, of course. Yeah, it was Griffiths the caretaker, wasn't it? That's right, yeah, I will night. Yeah, I think the same guy who was head of the job centre went on to play Mr. Griffiths. Wearing the same colour coat as mine, with grey jewel. Oh man, all the nostalgia's coming out tonight, isn't it? Some who thought I'd be talking about that on this? But yeah. So anybody want to say anything? I know there's 6 of you watching, but so it says there's 6. I don't know if it really is. But if anybody wants any more questions before I log off, and great chatting, safe journey home, guys. Well, yep, there's about 25 I think on here tonight, so I don't know whether that's broke even or not for the bus. Probably not, but that's not for me to say. Well, we've made the effort. It's absolutely raining, pouring outside. It's been a bit of a damp night. But all in all, you know, what else do you do on a Tuesday night? It's got to be done sometimes. Jump on the bus, go somewhere and watch a game of football. I did see, Daz. I did notice. It was a bit of a strange one. I'm thinking, is that or isn't it? It was. You have now confirmed it. Anyway, so any confirm? What am I on about? Yep. I don't know. So I asked him, he's on the bus. Did you see him on the telly, did you? Where are we, Tomsk? Are we past Birmingham yet? Can't be too far now.
Home in 45 minutes.
Yeah, we sort of running. Yeah, running up. Busy was seen on the telly running up and down like a madman. Apparently, Biz. So Daz just said. Said she's on the telly. You know, where is he? Where is the Busy? Let's go. Shall we go and have a word with him? He probably go, no, don't do that. He's just down there in front of me. He is. Well, we got 11 in the chat. We have watching. He said your arms are up, Busy, running like a madman. He said, running up and down. Daz, that is, by the way. He watched it apparently. So yeah, where are we now? Trying to work it out. Not far from. Yeah, it was unlucky. Yeah, we could have easily won the game. Could have put it to bed if we'd have put the chances away before they even got their seconds. But unfortunately, some terrible decision making in front of goal. I did complete with Radio Shropshire News when the game was on. Oh. So yeah, tired now. It takes a lot of concentration doing these videos and a lot of thought processes, and my brain doesn't work the quickest. It just conjures things up like a magician. And then, oh, well, we're just going past that place over there, look. You can see it. Yeah. That place we shall not mention. The biscuit tin. Oh dear, I mentioned it. So yeah, we'll be all home in about 40, 50 minutes or so. Nice, in the warm, cup of cocoa. I've been on here live for Sky Sports, switched to Northampton comms. Former Premier League referee Peter Walton was on the comms. Peter Walton. It's a blast from the past, isn't it? Oh, I can't remember. He's a big Cobblers fan. Well, it's quite ironic because I was like, what they call themselves now? They call themselves the Shoes Army now. The Shoes Army. So I saw it said written anyway, hashtag Shoes Army or something on. I was like, shoes, and then I thought, oh yeah, Cobblers. So yeah, but I always remember that. Can you remember when they used to have that little sort of like pipe used to be in one of the windows in town, where the shoe cobbler was in town? You see him doing this. It's like a garden gnome sort of thing going. Remember, there's one of them. I think there's one. I think there's one along in one of the shop windows along by where the sandwich shop is on Castle Street. But there used to be one also down the side alley. That's where you used to go down to Pet's Corner. One of them puppet things that used to do that. That's it, opposite CNA. Back in the old days. CNA, that's a blast from the past. Yep, the old Cobblers. Yep, that's Northampton, but obviously we had our own. So, yeah, I think it's time for me to switch off and say good night to everybody, and don't forget the video, the vlog. That'll be out around about tomorrow tea time, and obviously everybody on the bus to be safe journey home. Where Paddy got his wife's knickers from? Paddy? Now you've puzzled me there now, I'm trying to think. Paddy. Do explain, Daz, I'm lost with that one. My brain isn't functioning. Oh, C&A. Of course. Yeah, I was totally lost then in the moment, but right. Too rude, yeah. Well, it is for over 18s, but it is sort of a rated R channel, this one, because we do have swearing in it, and it's always not for kids. YouTube police won't have you, mate. No. We've had some right language off these videos that I put on from people stood next to me, and I've even blown on one or two videos myself. But I always put my videos for adults only. But I still allow like the younger elements, so it's like kind of rated R, as they would say in America. But still, kids just go on it anyway. But I always put my little warnings at the beginning of the video. Warning: this may contain a few adult words. But apart from that, yeah, most of the time it's. I try to keep it clean myself, and I try to beep out stuff. But I can't do it all, can I? Anyway, as said, I am going to have to switch off now, because I'm getting a bit sleepy, and yeah, and yeah, don't forget the vlog tomorrow night, tea time, and thank you for watching. Right, take care, bud. Will toot my horn when I drive past you in the week, like you do every day. Don't forget, if it's raining one day and you see me out, Daz, don't forget to stop and give me a lift. If you see him getting soaked. But anyway, that's another thing. Right, vlog tomorrow time. Thank you all for watching who've watched. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and we'll see you all rather soon.